Hi friends, Maga Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, I'm just going to pretty much channel. I've been feeling a strong urge to read all day. But really I spent my energy today reading for myself and doing my little daily messages on Instagram. Um, I haven't really been in the best energy the past 2 days. So I really just wanted to stay away, not let you guys, be infected with my persistent and pervasive negativity. I still had a duty to like at least do my once a week zodiac read. So I had to put that out there, but I haven't really been in the best energy. So had a really powerful experience today. It really shifted my energy around and I'm ready to get back into reading. So for you guys today, for this channeled message, this is definitely a message I felt for Starseeds and Lightworkers. I was sitting down, I was praying, I was meditating, and this just came to me that Archangel Michael has a message. Michael has been around me all day today, Michael and Gabriel, but Michael really wants to say something. Gabriel backed up, gave Michael the podium, and was like, "You go ahead, you address the people." So Michael has a message for Starseeds, light workers, and things of that nature, and that message is to not give up. Period. Mira, don't give up. It might seem like it's a really tough road ahead of you, that things just keep crashing, burning, and failing all around you, or that your work is just seem futile. You're not seeing the proper returns back. But I'm really hearing that every step that you take is really just being used as a foundation for your path. Every brick you lay really sets your path up for you to walk down. There's something here about like really going through with your past. I was feeling the energy of the Judgment card, which is why I haven't really shuffled it and I've been looking at it. Like the Judgment card is like a very heavy energy, and like I said, this is Archangel Gabriel as well. I had to mention him for a reason, but this is about like a call or a calling. I really feel like this spring season is, and this year in particular is that time. This is the time to really stop selling yourself short. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your intuition. Stop doubting your path. Of course, I'm hearing like it's natural. You guys are humans. You're mortal after all. And mortals have a tendency to doubt, to be disobedient, because they have the free will to do so. Remember that this was almost an immaculate design until humans themselves decided to go against what was preordained and predestined. But it also adds to the fun and the excitement of life. That randomness, that chance, that element of chaos. Because without chaos, how will order ever get to strut its stuff? Without darkness, how would you ever really truly know the light? But the time of darkness is coming to an end, especially in your life, Starseeds, light workers. If you've been doing the work, been really doing your part to connect, or even I'm hearing like if you haven't even been doing the work, but you've been feeling something like a stirring deep inside of you, now's the chance. I'm being drawn to tell you to mention this, that a lot of people started getting into tarot card readings and or just reading tarot for themselves. And it's really, really strong and powerful that I was able to be such a good and positive influence in so many people's lives. And I just want to say to everyone who's taken up tarot, or because I inspired you to do so, you guys inspire me each and every day to continue to get up here, to do this thing, to read my cards, to be myself. And I just want to give my thank you to all the people who I've inspired. You inspire me as well. And this work, that energy works both ways. So don't think that I'm just sitting here up high on my throne, like, oh, look at such and such trying to copy me. No. The fact that I've been able to touch so many people's lives, the fact that I was able to inspire so many people just being myself is something that's really, really beautiful. It's something that I've always wished and wanted for my life, but never felt it was possible for me to have. And you guys are truly my inspiration to continue on with this channel. You guys know who you are, my longtime supporters, my Facebook people, and even the people who call themselves my fans. Like, I love you all. Like, I really, really do. And I don't ever want you guys to think that I'm ungrateful for your support, that I don't care or anything of that matter. I'm just I'm just a very short person in general. Like, I'm really not much of a talker. I'm not too talkative. I don't really have much of a social battery, but you guys are all seen, heard, appreciated, and you're in my thoughts and my prayers as well, which is why a lot of my readings are going to strongly resonate with you guys, because you're part of my life. You're part of my energy. You're part of my tribe. And I just thank you all. Like, really. I just felt like I had to just say that, just give it a thank you, to remind myself why it is that I get on here and I get in front of this camera and I just do the things that I do. Even though, my growth has been more than what I expected, but I hunger. I have ambition. I want more, but I want more on my own terms, not to compromise my individuality, and to give proper and really channeled and directed spiritual messages, and to not play it small, to not do little parlor tricks with my readings and wow the audience. I started this channel because I wanted to give back to people, and I wanted to help guide, uplift, and strengthen people. And that goes above and beyond just boosting people's egos or telling them what they always want to hear, or telling them about who's secretly gossiping against them and things of that nature. There's more that this thing can teach you. And I know a lot of people are kind of afraid to go into the deep end, but I'm going to be here representing the deep end, for those of you who want to go deeper, to learn more, to truly, honestly feel inspired to connect to Source, Father. Well, I call him Father, the divine, the universe, whatever it is. I'm here to help you guys delve deeper into that part, to know how truly resplendent, abundant, and loving the universe can be. Only thing you have to do is have that bravery to follow that call. Someone recently was telling me that, they picked up their tarot decks, but there's something inside of them, like a fear, that keeps them paralyzed and keep them from truly, honestly working with their tarot deck. And there's something inside of me that just really said, well, where's this fear coming from? I didn't want to get into it. I didn't want to talk at the time, because I was out doing my own thing, and it wasn't the appropriate time for me to go into a full-blown therapy session with this person. But I love them nonetheless. You know who you are. But it just really called to mind, how it is when I read for first time people who never really been read before, like the skeptics. There's always just this underlying fear. And a part of me just always wonder, what is this wall that people have up towards spirit, towards Father, towards the universe, towards Source? Why is there a wall there? Why do people even some people who are claim to be really devout, have that fear of just actually connecting and going deeper and learning more and becoming more intimate with Source, with Father, with the divine, with the spiritual side of things? It makes me question a lot about, just how deep people are willing to go, how legitimate some people's faith truly is. I feel that a lot of people say things, but a lot of them aren't really much of they don't really walk their talk. They don't really walk their talk. But I'm not here to condemn or to judge. I'm just here to really highlight this fact and to get you to question yourself as to what's keeping you from walking your talk, What's keeping you from listening to this calling that you have? What is this fear and why is it there? It's not something for you to want to rave from or to like try to hide or pretend that it's not there. This is meant to really get you to question and to go deeper inside yourself. What is this fear, this wall that you build up towards following your intuition, towards taking that risk, towards doing what it is that you feel like you want to do with your life? Why is that wall there? Why is this fear there? Don't you believe? Don't you have faith? Don't you know that you're not connected to anything dark? So what's the problem? But hey, I don't know. I just felt like I had to like really just say that real quick and get that off my chest. This might just be me rambling a lot, but I am going to pull cards. But I don't know. I really feel like I'm just staring at this judgment card and it's just like telling me a lot. I'm feeling a lot from it about really just following your path, listening to the call, connecting to spirit and releasing that fear, transcending and ascending from your small self. What's holding you back? What's stopping you from coming into the deep end of the pool? And this is reminding me of a dream that I had about me going into the deep end of the pool. But I'm not gonna really speak about that right here, right now. But yeah, this reading really is a message for Starseeds and Lightworkers. And I really feel like some of you guys might really have this question, especially those of us whose mission or who feels like our purpose here is to uplift. It's always like, well, what's the hold up? What's the problem? Like, don't you see? Don't you get it? Do you see what I see? Like, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because like I don't know where I'm supposed to be going with this, with that message, with this line of thought. So I'm gonna just end it there. And I'm gonna allow Michael to speak to me through the cards. Because I'm channeling, but the only thing that I really fear, I keep saying fear, fear, fear. Only thing I really feel is like glowing eyes. Like eyes that are glowing like fire and him just standing there with a sword. Just like, nigga. But what's this fear? Where is this coming from? Who done this to you? And I just had to like really let that thought out of my mind. Really speak that truth that I'm not here to really cater to the superficial. Like, I'm really not. I can toss a little bit of crumbs for the birds, but this is really for those who wants to be. Channel is mostly going to be directed for those who want to be watered, for those who want to blossom and grow, to understand their own strength, how special they are, how powerful they are, and not just hear things based off of the 3D and the ego about, oh, how other people are so jealous, you got this going for you, you got that going for you, yada, yada, yada. There's nothing wrong with those readings. In fact, I listen to them too whenever I need an ego boost. But if you need an ego boost, this isn't going to be the channel for you. And I'm sorry to disappoint, and I'm sorry to say that, but I'm not going to be an ego boosting reader. This is going to be food for the soul, for the spirit, to nurture you. And if you're afraid of the deep end, if you think that, my talks of God are so triggering, then this isn't the channel for you, because that's not going to stop. That's not going to change. I acknowledge the higher power, the power that we call source, universe, spirit. I know it is God, and I know it even more intimately as Father. I really felt like I needed to get like a clear mission statement for my channel, and that's my mission statement for this channel. I'm not a small potato reader. If you're going to come here, you're going to listen to my readings, you're going to be on my channel, you're going to be prepared for some deep stuff. I'll do little small things here and there, like my tarot and psychology mashup or your star quality thing. But for the most part, I think I'm going to just do mostly messages and my zodiac things from now on. Do what feels right for my channel. And when I really feel like just like branching out or like just really throwing crumbs for the birds. I'll do those meaningless picker cards. I could say this here because a lot of the birds don't watch my channel messages, so I'll say that here. So, now that I spent 15 minutes airing my grievances and really just having more of a pep talk for myself, I'm ready to get into the message. I was about to stop the recording and just like do it over, but I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it in. All right. So, message for the Starseed and Lightworkers. Let me see. I keep hearing that song, Do You See What I See? It's that Christmas song, but I don't know the name of it. I'm not really too well versed in Christmas carols. First rune that we got though is Woonja. This is speaking of community, of people who love you and like-minded individuals. Very fitting for a message for Starseeds and Lightworkers. This is about soul, not even just soul family, but could be soul family. Because next we have algae. Okay. So this could be about soul family and things of that nature. Really finding a community of people who are greatly aligned with you, which is why I had to go off on that little Rodham and Todd about being deep. This is about you really establishing a community with people or helping other people become more strongly connected to their source or to the divine. Because the algae's rune in and of itself is all about communication with divine forces and having a very strong and potent connection to the divine. This is a very powerful, very potent rune. Yeah. Very powerful and potent rune. With the Woonja rune here, this is all about communities, a relationship or something like that. But I'm really hearing community from Woonja. It's about finding a community of spiritually enlightened people, Starseeds and Lightworkers. This really is a message, and it's letting me know that this is about to be really addressed to you guys. What's the third rune? I feel like the third rune is going to really have fate. It's really going to have the message here. So, for you Starseeds, Lightworkers, and strongly connected divine beings, trust your fate. Have trust, have faith in your walk. Again, this is why I felt the energy of the Judgment card here. And this is exactly what Perth Row is to me. Even though the Wheel of Fortune speaks of fate, the Judgment card and this rune in particular is really speaking to me of following that call, of like really walking this tightrope and just really trusting in your path. Like I said, this guy walks with such a surety. He doesn't even look down at the fall that's like really right beneath him. And this tightrope is so thin. But this is about really trusting in the strength of your connection and in the strength of the people around you, Starseeds and Lightworkers. If you met other people who are Starseeds and Lightworkers, then you guys are each other's strength. You guys are each other's family, community. It's okay to lean on each other, to give love to each other and support each other as you guys go through this walk. And this is something that's very resonant with me because this is my aim and my goal with this channel, to help other very strongly connected people stay their walk on their path and do what they got to do. And hopefully inspire other people who are still asleep, the other sleeping Starseeds, to inspire them to get up and to really strengthen their connection and to like really reaffirm themselves. This is a very powerful message for you Starseeds and Lightworkers. Continue doing your work. Don't give up. The work that you do is more important than what this physical dimension tries to tell you or show you, Starseeds and Lightworkers. Stay strong. Believe in the strength of your connection. I'm hearing believe in the light. Yes, believe in the light. Believe in your light. And continue to follow what fate, Father, universe has in store for you. Okay. I'll take that for what it means. Now let's do this. moment I get really started in this reading, here come the noise. But that's okay. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Again, be strong, Starseeds and Lightworkers. Be strong, be resolute. And I'm hearing be strong and be resolute in your path. You know what it is that you're here to do. A lot of us have a pretty decent sense of our purpose. If you don't, then you can definitely spend some time strengthening this connection, listening to your intuition more, and continue what you got to do, Starseed or Lightworker. But a lot of us know our purpose, know what it is that we're here to do, and we're meant to do it valiantly. The warriors of light. Yes. We have embracing enthusiasm and gates of triumph. So I'm going to put it this way. With valiant courage, gates of triumph, and embracing enthusiasm. Gates of triumph says success expands in your life, and embracing enthusiasm speaks of shout to the heavens with happiness. Wow. Okay. We have first light and answer the call. Again, like I said, the energy of the judgment card is very heavy in here. I never really pulled the embracing enthusiasm card, and it's been a while since I pulled Gates of Triumph. So I'm going to read these two cards for you guys, starting with embracing enthusiasm. Stop waiting on the sidelines. To heal your life and reach your goals, get up and take some risk. Break a few rules. Shout to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold back. Allow childlike wonder to flood your life. Take a day off of work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events of life. Discover what's great about each day. This is not the time to be reserved. Embrace every aspect of life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a bit. An unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached a destination. However, the sacred traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. You don't have to wait to experience joy. Your enthusiasm about what you already have will ignite miracles in your life. Without enthusiasm, something inside you sleep. You must awaken. And then your relationships flourish, your health becomes vibrant, and your connection to the Creator deepens. And this is exactly what I was talking about here, about like your connection. And that's what came out with the Algae's room. I'm glad even if I'm not doing my channel messages live, like Father does not have me looking a fool. And again, I feel the energy of Archangel Michael very strong over this reading. Archangel Michael is the patron of the Starseeds and Lightworkers. He's here to protect us, to help us through our tough times and our low times, and to help us fight off dark energies. There's a big mix of like anxiety and fear, just like really permeating the energy lately. It's been permeating my energy. But the thing is, though, that Michael is here to like really snap that all away. Really realize that your life has really been undergoing a really big transition. That if things aren't working out for you, it's because it's not meant to. You're meant to reflect and redirect. With the impasse here, something is blocked. Just know that it's meant to be blocked. It's not meant for you. Don't go that way. Don't pursue something that's really trying to flee from you. It's something that I'm hearing. If you have to work extremely hard to get something and it just seems like no matter what you do, you just keep failing, then maybe you should take that hint that maybe it's not for you. Especially if your heart's not into it or if it's not something that truly you feel aligned with. Yeah. If it's just something that really helps placate like maybe a 3D or a low vibrational desire and it's not really something that you really want, don't worry about it like fleeing you. The gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind. Accept that you can reach any goal you desire and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune will pour into your life. The sacred traveler wants you to know Arriving in a foreign hamlet, wreaths of flower are placed around the sacred traveler's shoulder. The townspeople celebrate and honor the traveler. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome, and welcoming with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you learned. You aren't a failure if you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going and believe in yourself. This is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune, and triumph are at hand. Again, this is a very positive and very strong energy here about just really going forth and continuing your work and doing what it is that you feel called to do with enthusiasm, excitement, and joy. That you don't have to wait until you get that big success or that next big break to be happy. As long as you're doing the work with a very light heart, things are going to happen. The biggest thing that I'm feeling here is that a lot of us are really in transition and beginning a brand new cycle. We are at the very, very beginning of a new cycle, a new chapter. This is energy that I've been channeling for quite a while now, and it's showing up again. You're at the beginning of a new cycle. Now is the time to step up and answer that call, to do what it is that your heart wants you to do, what your intuition has been calling you to do. Now is the time. And the next room that was right on top was the day God's room. And this is all about joy, happiness, a breakthrough, success, a new day, a new cycle being born. Really trust that you are heading somewhere new, Starseeds and Lightworkers. Even if things may seem dark or things may not really seem like things are working in your nature or working in your favor, just know that your work is being seen. And if you are being called to redirect, if something is truly blocked for you, that doesn't mean keep trying to push past a wall. A wall is there to really allow you to redirect. And I'm hearing God's rejection is God's protection. If you're really pushing and pushing and pushing and you're feeling rejected, just know a dead end when you see one. Yes. The language of light speaks of how light beings, how spirit tries to talk to us through many different frequencies, whether it's through hearing the same song. Wow. And here, and in this card in particular, and I'm observing a synchronicity here. You guys probably can't see it, but in these little circles are runes. They have the Tirwas, Gebo, Hadalas, Sowillo, and I think that's Ansus. Yeah. This is about hearing and understanding hearing, understanding, and learning how your spirit guides, how your intuition speaks to you, Starseeds and Lightworkers. You know what it is that you're meant to do. And if you know that it is something that you're meant to do, then keep going despite the lack of results. Because things aren't really blocked off to you if you know what it's meant to do. It's just taking some time to gestate. But if you're encountering hard walls, and you guys should know what I'm talking about, my Starseeds and Lightworkers. Say if you want a job, but you keep getting rejected from every job in this field that you're trying to go for. That means you even haven't found the right job in that field, or that field in and of itself is not right for you. Reflect and redirect your energy if you keep running into walls. Next, we have well-being, self-preservation, service to spirit, and a youthful experience. Yeah, the service to spirit part is what's really sticking out for me here, especially for the fact that, this is a message for the Starseeds and Lightworkers. I'm going to read this well-being card because I don't really know this deck too well. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't know this deck too well. So, let's see. And it's the very last card in the deck too. Personal well-being is a daily task. Freedom from external disturbance, toxic environments, excessive noise, and emotional chaos need to be acknowledged and addressed if you wish to achieve a harmonic state of well-being. A peaceful state can be achieved through a meditative experience, balanced choices, and pure silence, which will give the mind uninterrupted rest. Ascension Master Lady Nada surrounds herself with young souls and sacred children, teaching them to connect to their heart's sensitivity. Time spent with children will increase your joy as you connect to the playful child inside of you. Put aside regimented routines and take part in useful activities to freshen and invigorate your being. Serving on the sixth way of devotion and service, Lady Nada extends her graceful hands to help your soul find peaceful moments in the chaos of life. When you are at peace, harmony will follow, making your mind's intent clear to manifest its desires into reality. Burn away any ill feelings with exercise, journaling, or meditative practice. Lady Nada asks that you learn to love those who find it difficult to love themselves. Children and youth need your assistance now. Share and honor your youthful experiences. Seek out peaceful places with water gardens, beaches, country, or rainforests to draw the toxicity from your mind and spirit with Lady Nada's assistance. I satisfy my needs with ease and I am at peace. All of this to say that you need to take care of yourself, Starseed and Lightworkers. Like I said, there's been an energy of fear and stress, this trepidation on following your path. And in order to let that stuff go, you need to meditate, journal, go out into nature. This card is really just talking about how to really get yourself in a proper mindset to manifest the things that you want to manifest in your life. And you're being called to really just go out in nature and relax. We have the light body. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healings. The number 20. And again, the number 33. Angel number 333. We have 33 and 3. The Tibetan fire serpent, and here we have Archangel Michael. Like I was saying, I feel his energy in this reading, and here's his card. Let me see. I wish I knew these cards really well. I really, really don't. So I'm going to just go with what I feel. Then I'm going to read the cards later so I can be better versed in them later. But light body really speaks a lot to me, about caring for your soul and your spirit. Especially now that it came out with light language, well-being, and now light body. This is about really learning what it is that you truly want in your life. It says independence brings comfort, past restrictions, and ancestral healing. A lot of the things that you might be facing might just be from past life karma, or like maybe things that was like really ingratiated and initiated into you as a young child or throughout your life, Starseed and Lightworker. Now's the time to really release that toxicity. Maybe you've always been told that you're not really going to succeed. Maybe you have a fear of failing, a fear of disappointing everyone around you, coming off and seeming like a loser or unachieved or anything like that. Now's the time to really lay those fears to rest, release them, unpack them, and to get closer to your light body. The Tibetan fire serpent, which is number 33, speaks to me of seeking a higher truth, discernment, a better path, and authority. Yes, this is about really getting really, really clear. This is really all about trying to hear how your spiritual guides talk to you. And right now, they're really telling you that you need to be a little bit more happy about what it is that's happening in your life. Even if it's not really like things that you really want, things that's not really working out for you, just know when you're hitting a wall, or when it's just, you need to just really persevere. Take that how it resonate. You guys would know better if you listen to your own spirit, if you listen to your own intuitive guidance. And if you're having a hard time hearing your guidance because you're fearful, you're scared, you have doubt, you need to take a break. You need to take a break and go have fun. If you have children, go play with your kids. If you don't, then you need to go out into nature or meditate or journal. But the Tibetan fire serpent really speaks a lot about seeing things from a higher perspective. That's very clear to me. Very, very clear. Seeing something from a higher path. And then finally, we have Archangel Michael. What more can I say? Like I said, he was the one that was overseeing this reading. He was the one that had the message here. And I'm going to read his card. Because the Archangel Michael has the heart of the warrior, divine protection, and synchronicity, which is something that's very, very important here. Really seeing the synchronicities. How we have the Algae's room, speaking of answering a call, being connected. Pay attention to those kind of things. Pay attention to those things and to the synchronicities in your life. If you're seeing an increase in synchronicities, just know that you're still being protected and guided, Starseeds and Lightworker. You can do it. The most respected angel in all faiths, scriptures, and spiritual traditions, Archangel Michael commands the legions of guardian angels on the first ray. Aligned with faith and in the will of God, Archangel Michael assists souls that are trapped or lost or bound by fear to the astral plane. What was I just talking about? This fear. Archangel Michael can help you release lower and toxic energies such as fear and worry, so you can open yourself up to experience love and connection with the purity of the angelic realm. Ready to battle in an instant, Archangel Michael guides you to a clearer path, self-connection, and personal strength. If you are lacking faith in your future and feeling unable to trust your inner thoughts or intuitive senses, ask the angels for assistance. Intuitively, Archangel Michael initiates experiences with spirit, helping you connect with and awaken to your intuitive senses. Spiritual experiences, serendipity, and angel numbers, and again, we do have 333 showing up here. And sequences are all around now. Be vigilant as the signs are everywhere. Ascension Guide Archangel Michael is guiding you to find passion and purpose in life. Again, that embracing enthusiasm and that well-being card and the day God's room. More synchronicities all through this reading. Archangel Michael is truly here. Listening to your inner voice and acknowledging any fear you have about your future will lead you closer to a positive life path. You are, and here the Tibetan fire serpent speaks of a better path. You are encouraged at this time to listen more to yourself, to your heart, and into your sense of knowing, so you may walk vibrantly on a golden path with purpose. Mediumship and spirit talking are supported now. That's what I'm doing. Remove any barriers that stop you from hearing spirit messages. The affirmation is, my path is clear, I am divinely guided and protected. And again, stay strong, guys. Like, come on. I don't know how else I can say it. You guys are intuitive and powerful too. You see the synchronicities that are showing up in this reading just as clearly as I do. Don't play. So no explanation necessary. You guys are heavily protected, guided, and you guys know what it is that you need. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse here. This doubt in your power is very palpable. Fear, worry, and anxiety is very strong in this reading. And that's why Archangel Michael is here to reaffirm and to reconnect you to yourself and to let you know that you are guided. The signs are all around you. You've been seeing the synchronicities. You've been seeing the numbers. You've been seeing the repeating phrases. Things all around you have really been there. Have been there to let you know that you're on the right path and that you're being guided. Stay strong. The Page of Cups to me is all about listening to your intuition. That little fish in his ear, that spirit in his ear talking to this little Page of Cups. Like, this is all about really learning to follow and listen to your intuition. And also the Page of Cups to me, I'm also getting that it's all about experiencing joy, childlike joy and wonder in your life. Approaching everything from like a little kid. Like, if you got running water, think, oh, cool, I got water, and go splash in it a little or something. You guys know. Like, it's all about being childlike in your faith and in your enthusiasm for life. Be happy. Learn to be happy with what it is that you have. The fact that you're still alive. The fact that some of you guys have a roof over your head. And if you don't have a roof over your head, be grateful for the fact that you still draw breath, that you have life. Because you don't know how many people have died in this day alone. Be grateful that you're still here. Find any little thing you can to like really celebrate and to be happy about. And here we have the Four of Cups. This is all about reflection, meditation. Again, with this Empath card, reflect and redirect your energy. If something is just not working for you, you keep trying to push against something or push towards something and it's just not working. It's not budging, it's not moving. You keep getting rejected. Know when something is really not meant for you. The Four of Cups talks about really disconnecting. This guy is meditating or like just under a tree. It was just really being drawn back to that message of being out in nature. And this can here is really giving this guy something as he's out in nature. Allow spirit to refill you, to whisper into your ear as you get rid of this toxicity and disconnect from the people who aren't serving you. And here we have the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands and the Lovers at the bottom. The Nine of Cups and the King of Wands tells me that you just have to go after what it is that you desire. I'm also feeling like a wish of yours is going to be granted. The time is now for you to follow your call, to be brave and ambitious, and to keep on going, Starseeds and Lightworkers. Now it's not the time for you to really have those doubts. Even though things may have been tough, things may have been seeming like nothing is really working out for you, that things are the deck is stacked against you. But just know that it's because you're being guided to where you're meant to be and where you truly belong. With the Lovers card here, a place that really fits you. I'm hearing fit like a glove. This is for you, leading you to your ultimate happiness, to the place where you can be yourself wholeheartedly. I'm feeling a heavy sense of authenticity and completion from the Lovers card. Allow yourself to be guided, my Starseeds and Lightworkers. And if you're having a hard time connecting to your guidance, then it's time to get back down to basics. To go out, have fun, take a break, and allow yourself to be refilled by the light. Thank you so much for listening to me. Be blessed. I love you all. Goodbye, tribe.